The Emerald Tablets of Thoth The Atlantean. Who is Maurice Doreal? Part 3, Subpart 1. If you will recall from Section 2, Maurice Doreal stated that the ascended masters of the secret underground kingdom located in Tibet had appointed him to set up the Brotherhood of the White Temple. Here in Section 3, Part 1, we will read information gathered from 2 online sources in order to learn about the history and the stated purpose of the Brotherhood of the White Temple. Let's begin with our first source, posted on the encyclopedia.com website, entitled The Brotherhood of the White Temple. The Brotherhood of the White Temple is a theosophical occult organization founded in 1930 in Denver, Colorado by Maurice Doreal, the religious name of Claude Dodgens. A lifelong student of the occult, Doreal claimed to have spent 8 years in Tibet during the 1920s. He also claimed to have made contact with the Great White Lodge, the advanced beings who completed their work on Earth and who now, as masters, guide the destiny of humankind. Doreal was seen as the agent for the coming Golden Age. Associated with the Brotherhood is the White Temple Church. The Brotherhood was headquartered in Denver for many years, but immediately after World War II, in the atmosphere of anxiety over a possible atomic war, the Brotherhood built a new headquarters complex in Sedalia, Colorado, in a valley surrounded by high mountains. The headquarters were formally moved in 1951. 2 years later, in 1953, Doreal predicted the coming biblical battle of Armageddon for later in the year. It did not occur, but members continued to stockpile food and other resources they might need should war break out. The Brotherhood teaches a system of Gnosticism that draws heavily on theosophical and Kabbalistic writings. The human soul is pictured as a spark of the divine that has devolved into matter. This experience has overwhelmed the soul, which has lost the harmony it had after being created. Teachings emphasize methods of reestablishing harmony and, with the aid of the masters, returning to the divine realms. New members complete a series of lessons and progress through neophyte and temple grades, which can take 4 to 5 years, after which members are invited into the real inner work of the group. Some of the older members reside at the center in Colorado, but the great majority live around the country and stay in contact through correspondence. The organization publishes a periodical entitled Light on the Path and a set of booklets written by Doreal called The Little Temple Library. The more than 100 titles in the library cover a broad range of occult topics. Now that we have finished reading our first entry, we will now gather information from our second source, which happens to be from the website of the Brotherhood of the White Temple itself. Let's begin by reading a quote from Maurice Doreal. The Brotherhood of the White Temple, also referred to as Shambhala Ashrama, will be the Shangri-La of the Rockies and the center of occult wisdom in the West. Welcome to Shambhala. The Brotherhood of the White Temple is a metaphysical church founded in 1930 by Dr. M. Doreal, based upon the Universal Brotherhood of Man. The Brotherhood is also an internationally acclaimed metaphysical organization nestled in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. What does the Brotherhood teach? The Brotherhood gives to its members a complete instruction in all of the fundamental laws of the cosmos. It teaches the individual how to develop his own inner powers so that he becomes perfectly balanced on the 3 phases of manifestation: physical, mental, and spiritual. It teaches universal law in all of its aspects so that the student learns the key truths, which enable him to strip the veil from the symbols of all philosophies and religions and find the true God behind all manifestations. These lessons are carefully prepared so that the student may learn the fundamental laws not only of the material, but also of the higher mental and spiritual planes. All lessons remain the property of the Brotherhood, being only loaned for the use of the student and must be returned if the membership is terminated. The instruction is separated into the following divisions. Weekly, they have church lessons. Bi-weekly, they have the ancient wisdom teachings, truth sheet, information from Brotherhood headquarters, Truth Workers Guild lessons, lectures by Brotherhood ministers and ministers in training. Monthly, they have a Fellowship of the Avatar lessons, 3 large issues a year for the Light on the Path magazine. The Brotherhood Church. The Brotherhood of the White Temple is a correspondence church. It offers a series of lessons on every branch of occult, metaphysical, and spiritual science, including healing. These lessons are divided into 4 neophyte and 12 temple grades. These 16 grades require approximately 4.5 years to complete. Each grade has from 12 to 27 lessons, 1 lesson being mailed each week. Upon completion of this course, the student may then be invited to enter the inner work of the Brotherhood. A contribution of $100 for a one-time entrance fee and $67 membership dues for the first month is required, which will be returned if the application is rejected for any reason. A further contribution of $67 each month is required as long as one remains a member. Upon being accepted for membership, you will be mailed the first lesson, a membership card, and a contribution card. What the church teaches. The Brotherhood recognizes the fact that each soul manifests through a different vehicle and a different degree of consciousness and development. It knows that the problems of each individual are different, and for this reason, it desires to help you with your own particular obstacle. You may write the Brotherhood an explanation of your particular problem, and you will be shown how you may eliminate it according to divine law. It recognizes that perfect health is a vital factor in development, for if one is constantly beset by pain and illness, it is hard for the full power of consciousness to be turned toward the divine light. For this reason, it teaches the laws of perfect health according to the divine plan. It shows you how to overcome all physical disturbance so that your efforts toward spiritual unfoldment will be unhindered. It teaches you the way by which you may conquer space, time, and matter, and enter into the higher planes where the great adepts teach in a manner unknown to the material world. It shows you how to call upon your inner self for guidance in the problems which confront you in your daily life. It teaches you how you may attain liberation from the material and manifest in higher planes of consciousness. It teaches the location of the occult centers, spiritual and material, and how to awaken them so that the inner power of the soul may manifest in the material world. It shows you how to contact both the master within and the master without, so that you may fully comprehend and use the mighty divine laws of the universal consciousness. It teaches you how the creative spirit brought all things into manifestation and how to harmonize yourself with this creative principle. It teaches the laws of cosmogony and the secrets of God's plan for the universe. It teaches the secrets of alchemistry and the ancient Kabbalah. It teaches the secret meaning of symbols so that their understanding may be applied to all religions and philosophies. It teaches you how to rejuvenate and vitalize all of the organs of the body so that you may be more fully able to manifest in perfect of body, mind, and soul. The ancient yoga secrets of asana, posture, breath, and mantra, chant, are given in a manner suitable for the Western body as well as the Eastern body. It teaches you how to recover the knowledge attained in past lives by reading the Akashic or universal records. And finally, it teaches you how to become at one with the universal consciousness. All of the work given is for the purpose of developing your own inner power so that you may become a perfect instrument for the divine consciousness to manifest through. You learn to find the great masters of wisdom and coordinate your efforts with theirs so that more light may shine on a world of darkness. You learn how to find your own part in the great plan so that you may perform the works best suited to your own talents. Ancient Wisdom Teachings. In addition to the metaphysical church lessons issued to the members of the Brotherhood, a course of lessons and sermons on metaphysical and religious instructions will be given bi-weekly. The Ancient Wisdom Teachings lessons contain explanations of the original Gnostic teaching of Jesus with metaphysical explanations and daily suggestions for spiritual concentration. The lessons are prepared with the idea of giving the seeker a correct understanding of the principles of the divine as expounded by Jesus and the great prophets of the Christian Bible. It is the belief of the Brotherhood that the true teachings of the Bible have been lost by the Orthodox churches. It is the purpose of the Brotherhood to restore these teachings to their original form, making them understandable to everyone, even the little child. To all members of the Ancient Wisdom Teachings, a lesson will be sent for every week of the month. These lessons very closely interconnect and support the teachings in the church lessons. These 2 units of study give a greater and clearer understanding of the mystical and occult truths and will explain the manner in which the seeker may utilize the truth principles in his everyday life. Therefore, enrollment in the Ancient Wisdom Teachings is required for those that enroll in the church course. The church lessons are designed to raise the inner self to liberation of the soul and spirit so that one can attune with the avatar and other masters throughout the universe. Begin your journey. No knowledge is forbidden to man when he has, by his own efforts, made himself ready to receive. So, he who has ears to hear, let him hear. Quote by Dr. M. Doreal. Having completed our readings, we will now do a summary and analysis of all of our sources up to this point in our research and review key points about the Brotherhood of the White Temple. In 1925, Maurice Doreal claimed to have received a supernatural invitation to visit the secret underground kingdom of the Ascended Masters and the Great Adepts, whose headquarters were located in Tibet. According to Doreal, it was actually his astral presence, not his actual physical presence, that made the journey to Tibet, where he supposedly spent years studying esoteric knowledge within the hidden underground kingdom of the Masters. While in Tibet, Doreal not only was to have spent 8 years studying esoteric knowledge before returning to Kansas, but also claimed that he had been appointed as a representative of the Great White Lodge and that he was to set up the Brotherhood of the White Temple. Founded in 1930 after moving to Denver, Colorado, Claude Dodgens, under the religious name Maurice Doreal, established the Brotherhood of the White Temple as a metaphysical church and a theosophical occult organization. In 1951, the Brotherhood of the White Temple relocated their headquarters from Denver to Sedalia, Colorado. Maurice Doreal referred to the relocated temple as Shambhala Ashrama, the Shangri-La of the Rockies and the center of occult wisdom in the West. Based upon the universal brotherhood of man, the mission statement for the Brotherhood of the White Temple is to restore the teachings of true knowledge and wisdom to their original form, making them accessible to everyone so that they have a clearer understanding of the mystical and occult truths. The temple and its brotherhood church was, and is, established for the purpose of teaching individuals how to attain the full power of consciousness. The intermediate goal of the individual is to achieve the harmonies of inner balance and to develop their own inner power in order to liberate the soul and spirit. The ultimate goal of the individual is to learn how to apply the principles of divine law, how to harness the spiritual properties of divine light, and how to make manifest their soul purpose in accordance with their divine plan. Through the Brotherhood Church, members receive course materials related to the occult, metaphysical, spiritual, and healing sciences. Lessons of instruction are accomplished on a weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly basis by way of mail correspondence and takes approximately 4.5 years to complete the entire course. The itemized cost associated with applying for membership to the Brotherhood Church is as follows. A one-time entrance fee of $100. First month membership dues are $67, and an active monthly membership is $67 per month. First month membership dues will be returned if the application is rejected. If accepted for membership, the first lesson, a membership card, and a contribution card will be mailed to the new member. Additionally, members also receive the Light on the Path magazine 3 times per year, which is published and distributed by the Brotherhood Church. This concludes Part 3, Subpart 1 of this video series. Be sure to watch Part 3, Subpart 2 of The Emerald Tablets of Thoth The Atlantean, Who is Maurice Doreal?